And we're back. Alright, I'm going to do something. I'm going to re-roll these hard drives, and if I don't get what I want, I'm going to do something called scum saving. I'm just going to be honest with you, and you can see what scum saving is right now. So basically, I have an idea of what hard drives I want to get. I feel like it's cheating to just start with all the hard drives unlocked. I like the effort still taken to go get them. But you are entitled to every single hard drive in the game. Now, more than likely, we're going to roll the ones we need right now. Steeled frame, steeled rotor. We got 6 chances, and we probably will roll it. But if we don't, I can just go back to the last save and reload it. So that's I care less about. All right, so that's a good example. We didn't get what we wanted. So just go back and load the game. I won't do this too often. I'm only going to do it right now. Apparently I'm going to bring up the console. So, and now you can see we have them ready again. Booyah. Alright, and we got 6 inventory slots too, so that's great. Alright, I think we can actually do this now. Alright, let's go back. Now it is time to build. Alright, I actually don't like starting over here. We are going to make our initial base go more this direction. And I'll tell you why. So, the main reason I want to go this way is because our oil is going to be over there, and eventually our aluminum is going to be right up there. So, let's just move the direction we want to. So, once again, try to find kind of like the highest spot. And then we're going to, so that's 1. So, let's go out 9 that way. Another thing is I didn't do the blueprinting right on the other side, so we're gonna take another shot at it here. Alright, so we can see that this is about as far as we can go here. Alright, now what I'm going to do is take the customizer and block off some 4x4 sections, because that's how big our blueprint designer is. And this is what I meant to do on the other side, but I fucked it all up. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Okay, cool. Oh, right. Nice. All right. Now let's see if we can. Yeah, we're gonna need a bunch of mats. So what I like to do is go, okay, I need 6 of these. So let's go grab everything we need. Oh, quick-wire, really? That's annoying. Yeah, because moron that I am decided to stop making cable. You know what? Let's deal with this. I don't even think we have these in a smelter yet. Oh, we do. We do. Alright, so this is not going to be permanent, but let's just get some parts moving here. This is very temporary. What? I thought that I... Ah. Now, this is if you're newer at the game, I do not encourage you scum saving for hard drives. I would encourage you learning how hard drives work and understanding how to get the ones you want. So a good example is stitched reinforced iron plate. That's one of the first hard drives available. So the sharp thing to do is to roll a bunch of those hard drives right when you get them, because you'll have a good chance of getting it. And stitched iron plate is one of, if not the best, early hard drive in the game. Same with iron wire. You can get iron wire early on as well. Let's go over and grab some quick wire. Similarly, if like you wait to do a bunch of hard drives till, like, you know, let's say you're in tier 3, you're just gonna be getting all sorts of recipes from every tier. So, you know, let's say you're looking for wait, what am I getting over here? Oh yeah, quick wire. So let's say you're getting, you know, you're looking to get you know, iron wire because you forgot it. Now you go, oh shit, that's useful. And meanwhile, you're in tier 4. You're going to be rolling hard drives for aluminum recipes, for crystal oscillators, for radio controls, for, you know, nuclear fuel rods and stuff. So iron wire, if you still have 50 recipes to get, it's going to take a while for it to get up, you know. Meanwhile, at this stage of the game, there's really only about, I don't know, 20 to 25 recipes you even can get. So, your odds of getting the ones you want, if you're looking for those early game recipes, are a lot better. That can go. There's a closer one, but we already got this. We don't really need much quick wire right now, so let's see, 120, 45, fine. I probably shouldn't have done that. Well, let's see how many we got over here. Yeah, this has been cranking, so. Steel beam, wire. do our first blueprints over here. So again, this is going to be a self-balancing let's make this actually a little bit of an evergreen blueprint. Okay, so we're going to need 2 constructors. Okay, so we're making stitched iron plates. All right. So we're going to need 2 constructors for plates. Okay, and that's going to make 20 each. Now, I want to just show the ratios as we kind of go through them. Oh, we need to go 1 higher for this, unless we want those things sticking out, which we don't. And then I need to double check that I can put an assembler up here, because sometimes, but yeah, I think it should be fine. With the early blueprinter, it can get a little sketch. All right, I'm not sure where these are going yet, so let's just center them. Just put it right there in the center for now. And then, oh, I'm not gonna do 3. I just want to put a 3rd up there just for more like centering purposes. Yeah, that's not quite right. I think that looks better. How far is that? Yeah, that looks better. Okay. And now we need 4 more constructors down here. And then we're going to do the same thing for stators and rotors. And we're all going to balance it around the concept of 240 iron in. And then they're going to balance themselves, sort of. Okay, so this is iron in. And this is going to be also iron. So you can be that. Now we need 4 of these. It's going to get a little crowded under here for sure. All right. Very crowded. More crowded than I realized. there. And you're gonna be plate. Yeah, now we won't be able to get that by, so we have to go around. Okay, let's see. That might not work, but we'll give it a shot. Yeah, a little too close. How that works. Oh. Alright, I guess we got a merger there. I hope this helps. I know it's a little tedious, but the time you're taking right now will pay off pretty good, I think. Alright, so... I'm okay with a little soft clipping. You're not going in there. Oh wait, you are going in there. Because you guys are going up here. You know what? We don't even need the soft clip, actually. Let's use our brains. Yeah, this works. Not my favorite look, but it works. Alright. So that's one belt. And then... Alright. Now let's go up. Oops. the cool thing about making this blueprint with the self-balancer is that it's basically good to go for the next blueprints. We just use the exact same layout. Alright, so you're coming out here. So that's coming in there, and it's going out here. Why? Oh, I see. Can't do that. Okay. That is a merger, and it's there. Okay. Lots of work. All right. Okay. Let's see if this thing works. We'll just call it 2 rips. I want to make sure I don't accidentally delete this because that would piss me off. All right. So we're going to have that come in there and then straight out into this handy dandy little weird thing. I actually don't know where the ore is coming in even. we not do that part? It's going in there. Oh, it's coming in right there. I see. Yeah, there. All right. Okay. All right, let's see what this thing does. Actually, this one should go there. Alright, let's see how we're doing. That's going through. Get some going in here. You're gonna make plates. You're gonna make plates. You're gonna make wire. So what's gonna happen is, okay, so the reason I call it a self-balancer, I mean, it's technically not what I think of as self-balancer, but it does do a similar function. Oh, I forgot to turn these on. Alright, so if you look at the ratios here, these each need roughly 20, which is exactly what those constructors are going to put out. Now it needs 37.5 wire, alright? And you can see we're going to be making 22.5 from 2 constructors, so a little bit over. So all of these machines are going to essentially be overflowing. So if you come back here in 2 hours, this is going to be full. This is going to be full. These are going to be full slightly, not as much. And then when you go up here, these are also all going to be full. Okay, so they each have 200 plates, 500 wires. I'm a little concerned the wire's not going in yet, but it just might not have made it yet. Yeah, I think it just hasn't made it yet. There it goes. Alright, let's make sure it goes in. Nope. Going. Doesn't want to go. CPU problem. Yep. Alright. So, once again, essentially, all this will go in here. Eventually it'll overflow, alright? And then what'll happen is, right now this is taking all the iron it can get, but eventually it's going to fill up. And then you could just take this and go to the... Oop, missing something there. Alright. Okay. So really what it does work out to doing is... Oh, we're definitely missing some belt work there. Alright, so this actually ends up working out to being, like, if you look at this, that's going to be 60, and then 25, 25. So it's requesting 110, but it doesn't need 110. It needs, like, 93 or something. I don't know what the number is because I don't care what the number is. It's just going to balance itself out. That's why I like these kind of blueprints. You really... can let the machines do the math for you. Plus, I think they just look cool. Alright. So, let's just build one right next door to it. And we noticed we did have some problems with the blueprint, so... I tend to like to... kind of do measure, what is it? Measure twice, cut once approach. So I'm gonna, I noticed there were a couple problems with the blueprint, so let's take care of those really quick. Bro, you don't have the resources to load this blueprint. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go straight into making our elevator parts now. Actually, we'll probably take a little break here in a sec. Let's fix these blueprints up and get our second smart plate factory. Okay. Oops. And we saw that these guys were misbehaving. But it looked like everything else worked. Alright, I think that should be good. And now what you can do is you can, if you want, you could just run a little bus. Alright. Oh yeah, I think we have to turn these on as well. Honestly, you could even just keep it like this and then, you know, let's say you want to go to Rotors next, then you just, and of course you can always like hurry this along too by... Alright. And then I'm going to go right here in the middle. And again, we like our little guides here. I do anyways. Oop, that's not right. Alright, and there's some Frama Jammas. So what you'll eventually see is this is all going to flow for probably at least 40 minutes or so. But eventually, like I said, it's going to start backing up. And then I'm not entirely sure what the math is on this, but I think it's like just under 120 per, I think it's like 110 or something. So then what we can do is like, you know, eventually we won't need too many rods. We'll just put one right here in the center and, you know, take the excess. Like let's say the excess is 15 and then we can just make rods with that. As you can see, everything is slowly filling up. As a matter of fact, all of these are filled. So what's going to happen is you're already going to see that this will start backing up pretty soon, and then the other one will start backing up. And of course you could help this out if you want. Alright, so now let's put another one over here, and we're going to start making some, well, we're going to start working on our space elevator parts. So same thing, we're just going to switch the recipe. Alright. So this one, if we wanted to make steeled plates, this is probably not the best type of blueprint, right? Because we've got all these constructors down here. Now we could, you know, switch these to the correct recipe, but we're making those and we're making pipes over there. So what's the point? So let's do this for some amount of stators and rotors. Okay, and here we just go, okay, what components do we need? We know we need 60 wire, so that means we're going to need a shard in each of these. Oops, not for you. Alright, so because we need this to be putting out 60 wire for the rotors. And then let's just double check again how many pipes it wanted. It wanted 10 steel pipes. So we could do a couple things. We could belt in pipes here, or what I like to do, this time we only need 10 pipes per minute. So we say, hey, look, we only want that. So it's only going to request 40. All right. Then we can go like so. And like so. Is this not going in here? No, it's going in there. Oh, I know why. Because I keep fucking doing that because I'm dumb. Oh, I see. This is obviously a lot easier if you actually put the ingots in instead of the ore. But, you know, what can you do? We can't all be Albert Einstein. Okay. Now I think we should be... Nope, we're not good. It's so annoying when you do that. I wish there was like an alert that said like, hey, dumbass, you can't make parts out of iron ore. Alright. So, similar thing. And I think we will put this right here. How far ahead was it? No, it's more. On this one? Okay, that's right. Alright, now what I want to do is just actually start working on some space elevator parts. So we're going to do these. I'm eventually going to automate these, but gotta get moving. So yeah, this is just in service of getting some mats over there, and slowly over the next hour or so while we're building our parts, cleaning all this up, and then moving the base bit by bit over here. Our work continues. Okay, what did I want to do here? I wanted to put these in here. This is not permanent. We will build a permanent one very shortly. Another thing you can do, you can always help these things along too by like get it to its you know, saturation point by putting mats into it. Alright. Nope, don't fall. Alright. So these should be done pretty soon. They won't take that long. 25 per minute. Alright. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a little break here, and we'll pick it up on the next one. Let's see where we're at. Just over 6. We'll probably be done in about 7.5 hours. That's a little, like, I can do it in about 6.5 hours, 6 hours, while still making it neat. But by building out our base first, instead of like flying by the skin of our teeth, trying to, you know, get through this, we're gonna have so many steel beams to make more versatile frames. We're going to have so many rips and modular frames, we're going to blaze through the next phase. And should be done, hopefully, by 11.5 hours, 11 hours maybe. All right, cool. Catch you on the next. Bye.